teacher. Teacher.
Hello.
Hi, you can close your cameras. It's not needed for this week at least.
Close your
My
camera.
camera is closed.
How
How are you, teacher?
I'm
Teacher,
fine.
only for
How are
this
you
week?
all?
And you will need it later on?
No, I will not open my camera ever, never.
Yeah, you don't need to open your cameras. I think most of you are here.
Yeah.
Okay,
not.
so for until I finish the talking, I will just put you all on mute, okay? If you have any problem, you can just message me, so or just use that option, raise your hand, so that I can just respond. Fine?
Okay.
Fine. Yes, teacher.
Okay, girls. So it's nice to be teaching you all again, but okay, there are more entering. Just let me get. Fine. So as it's the first day, I don't want to burden any of you more. Fine. So I just took some easy stuff so that neither you will have problem concentrating, neither will I have problem in explaining. Fine. So what we are going to do is just these easy questions. You can see the worksheet on your screen now. So these are the questions we are going to be solving. As it is, you know, all these are easy questions for you. Jana,
Are they easy?
are they easy?
Yeah.
Don't they look like they're easy?
Teacher, I don't remember anything.
Me too.
Okay, you will remember now once we start doing it. Fine. So the
Can
first,
you please, Yani, give us like a recap or like a revisions before we start? And
I will wait.
يا جماعة ده التيشو جايب لنا أسهل حاجة.
Okay, so
Yes,
there are many
it's
new
easy.
girls, I guess. So I can see many new names. For those who are new, welcome to grade 8. So, Jana? Yes?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
Jana?
teacher. Yes.
Jana,
Please,
really, no joking. Please be serious. You know, if you joke around,
What will I do? يعني teacher, I don't know what you want.
First, let me explain.
Oh, okay. What did I do, teacher?
You were just putting your hand up and the notification keeps coming. Okay? Fine. So this is the first thing. Simplify each expression. I don't think you have any problem in this. You have to just follow the rule. PEMDAS, PEDMAS, BODMAS, whatever you have. So, fine. So, you know the rule, PEMDAS. So what do you do in PEMDAS? First, you remove the parenthesis, whatever is inside the parenthesis, right? Then you have to solve the exponents. And then divide, multiply, add, and subtract, whichever comes first from left. So here, what are we going to solve first? Here we'll be solving the one in the parenthesis, right? So that's 7 minus 3. 7 minus 3 is going to give you a 4. So what are you left with then? 4 divided by
2.
2. So 4 divided by 2 is going to give you 2.
2.
Yes, as easy as that. Now don't tell me you don't remember the multiplication tables too.
We do, we do.
We do, okay. All of us do. So the answer is going to be 4 divided by 2, which is going to be 2. Fine.
Yep.
So I'll give you 1 minute. Just not 1 minute is too much for this question here. This symbol, if you remember, can anyone tell me what is that symbol?
Me.
Me.
Me. Tell
Teacher,
me.
Anna.
Hamna. Me.
Okay, so this symbol stands for multiplication. It's not decimal because you can see that there are gaps between the numbers, then the symbol.
Okay.
So this means 7 multiplied by 6 plus 5 multiplied by 4.
4.
Yeah, so come on, solve this within half a minute and I will solve it later.
Teacher, can you repeat what you said now?
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
This means multiplication. This symbol stands for multiplication. It's not a decimal sign. So 7
Miss, can I solve it?
multiplied by 6.
Teacher, can you repeat,
Miss?
please?
Miss, can I answer?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay,
Miss, is the answer 44?
okay, just give me some more time.
Can I answer?
We can solve it together.
Me, I want to answer, teacher.
Can
I answer?
Can I
Teacher,
answer,
can you
Miss?
mute us all?
Can
Yeah.
we all?
I'm
Can you
going to
mute
mute
us
you
all, please?
now.
Me.
Yeah.
It's 62?
Yeah, please.
Teacher, the answer is 62.
We will check.
62.
Yeah, حطوا mute.
Okay, so the answer for this is going to be, first you multiply. So 7 6 are going to be 42.
42.
Yeah. Plus 5 4s are going to give you 20.
20.
40
20.
Yeah.
plus 20 is going
أمنة
to
حبيبتي خلاص we know your clip.
be 62.
We know, yeah.
Mute yourself.
Girls, please be quiet, okay?
Teacher, I think you should mute us all. Until you explain everything, then unmute.
Yeah, please, mute us all.
I cannot hear Hanin. Hanin, are you with us?
No.
He's telling you, mute us all, please, يا teacher بقى.
Okay, so we will move on to the next question. So that's 125 divided by 5 to the power of 2.
I remember this.
Miss, can I solve?
Yeah, you can. Those who
Yes.
know, please start solving it.
Okay, I'm going to answer it, okay?
I'm solving it.
First solve it.
Miss, can I solve?
Yeah,
لا، خلاص،
everyone
أنا
can
agree.
solve. I'm giving you some time so that you
I'm
can.
going to answer it. Hey, teacher, will I answer it now ولا?
Wallah, wait.
Teacher, can I answer?
لا مش ممكن. يا teacher خلاص.
Okay, so this doesn't need much time, right? So it's 125 divided by 5 to the power of 2. So as the rule says, PEMDAS or PEMDAS, the parenthesis, then the exponents. So which is the exponent here? This is going to be an exponent. Now this will be also your first lesson for grade 8. We will be starting with exponents. So 5 square. 5 square means what's the value of 5 to the power of 2? That means it's 5 multiplied by 5, which is going to give you a 25, right? Now, next, what's the step? It is going to be 125 divided by 25. So 125 divided by 25 is going to give you what? It's going to give you a 5. I think I muted those who were making sound. Yes, it is 5. Fine. So the answer for this expression is going to be 5. Hanin, I need a message from you. Okay, so let's move on to the next part. That's solve. Now, before you solve this, I want you to just revise the rules. Again, these were the basic rules. Yes, I did mute you all. Fine. So these are going to be the rules. These are the first rules also, which we... Yes, Jenna?
Okay, I just wanted to answer.
Oh, wait. Let me explain. Okay, so this was rule 1, which means if there is no sign in front of any number, that's going to be a positive 1. We know this very well, which means this is going to be a positive 9. Positive means plus 9. If any number doesn't have a positive sign, if any number doesn't have a symbol in front of the number, that means it's going to be a positive number. So here it's a positive 9 plus 5. So this symbol belongs to 5. So 9 plus 5 gives you a positive 14. But the rule is going to be different if the numbers have a sign in front of them. For example, this is going to be a negative 9 plus minus 5 equals what? So you know the rule. If the signs are the same, so this has a negative sign, this also has a negative sign, so just add them, and the sign is going to be the same negative. So you can read here. If the signs are the same, pretend the signs aren't there. Just pretend both the negative signs aren't there. Add the numbers and then put the sign in front of the number. Because both of them have negatives, they will have, the answer you are getting will be negative. Okay, so this is the first rule you have to remember. Fine, moving on to the second rule. If the signs are different, for example, here, now 9 has a negative sign and 5 has a positive sign. So negative 9 and positive 5. When you have different signs, you will have to subtract the number, and then which symbol is the bigger number, you give that to that answer. For example, if it is negative 9 plus 4, simply subtract them. 9 minus 5 will give you a 4. All right, then which symbol is with a bigger number? The bigger number is 9, so you have negative, so you put the negative sign in front of the number. Okay, I will unmute you when you solve the question, not when I'm explaining. Okay, so I hope this is clear. So if both the numbers have the same sign, the answer you will also have the same sign. You will add the numbers and write it with the same sign. If each of them have different symbols like signs, negative and positive, you will subtract them and then you will give the sign with which the big number has. Fine. So this is going to be your formula. Okay, adding two positive integers will always result in a positive integer. So 3 plus 2 will give you a positive 5 because both of them are positive. Adding two negative integers will always result in a negative integer. If you have negative 4, negative 3, your answer is going to be negative 7. You just add the numbers and give the sign to the answer. Adding one positive and one negative integer will have a positive number if the number will have a positive answer if the number is greater, which has the sign is greater. Fine, you will understand this, but you have to solve this question and then I will tell you the answer. Okay, so you can solve these first two questions. Now I will unmute you.
Hello.
Hello.
Now can I answer it?
Mm-hmm.
Or just wait?
Yes, can I answer?
All are solving it.
I'm solving.
What about
Yes,
Lulu?
Teacher, I don't understand.
There you go. After 5 months, I'm hearing the same thing.
Again, please.
Shahad, you can close your camera.
عايزين فضايح.
I solved them.
Okay, give me 2
And me
minutes
too.
because I need to wait for the other answers too. You can comment your answers in the chat box
Okay.
Okay.
so that I will know how many of you are solving it.
6, 8, 12.
What about Haya? There is a new student, Haya. Are you solving it?
Yeah, she is.
How do
Yes,
you
I'm
do
solving.
Well, there is a lot of new students.
that? Yes.
Teacher, I wrote my answer.
Okay, I saw it. I saw it.
Teacher,
Oh, I'm clever.
wallahi, I don't understand anything. Wallahi, my internet is so bad.
Here we have a lot of twins.
A lot of?
Yeah. Twins.
Twins.
Yeah, twins.
I think there's Aya Muhammad. She's a twin.
Lulu and Susu.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're twins. What are
Okay, I think we can discuss the answers, right? We don't need to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
so here again, according to the rule, if the numbers have different signs, what do? You have to subtract them. So here,
Subtract.
yeah. So 19 minus 15 is going to give you a 4.
4.
Positive 4.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah, I made
But you have to be careful which the sign is with which number, the bigger one or the like smaller one. So here 19
Bigger.
is bigger. So here 19 is having a positive sign. So your answer is going to be a positive 4. Fine.
Yeah.
But you don't write the positive because usually in front of a number, we don't put the positive sign.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Moving to the next question. Now here we have both the
using myself.
negative numbers. Both the integers are negative. So
Negative.
when both the integers are negative, what's the rule? You have to add the number, right?
Yeah.
So 16 plus
Negative
4
20.
is going to be,
Negative 20.
yeah, 20. But because both of them
Negative.
have the same symbol, same sign, so we also have to give them the same sign. So
Yeah.
Yes.
the answer is going to be negative 20.
20.
Okay. I think Jumana Khalid. Okay, I'll unmute you, don't worry. Because there are almost 38 students, so it's difficult to keep
Teacher,
it.
I have a question. Are we allowed to use calculators with you? Are we allowed to use calculators?
I can't, your voice is not clear.
Are we allowed to use calculators?
Use calculators? No.
Why?
Because you'll be using later on, not now. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. That is now multiplication. We have 3 multiplied by negative 6. All right, so when you are multiplying a positive number with a negative sign, what do you
It's
do?
gonna be negative. Negative.
Yeah, you just multiply both the numbers. That's 3 multiply 6 is going to give you an 18. And
Yes.
then you will have to have the sign in front of the answer. This is the rule when you're multiplying negative number with a positive one. Right, Jana, you are correct. These all things you girls know. I just used it for today so that you will just refresh your mind on the rules. That's all. Yes, Shahad.
Do every day like.
Okay, now the next one, we have both negative numbers. We are going to multiply both negative integers. So the rule is, not the same, because when you multiply a negative number with a negative one, what is going to happen is
Positive.
it
It's
will
gonna be
turn into a
positive.
positive one. So you just
It's gonna be
multiply.
positive.
5 nines are going to give you 5 nines are going to
45.
give you 45. And
Yes,
then,
teacher, but it's not negative, yeah?
yeah, it will not be negative because
Yeah,
negative
because
in
I'm
that
not
case,
like
it
this
will
with
give
the
you a
shot.
positive number. So,
Teacher, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Shahad and Lulu,
Yes.
unmute yourself. And there is
Teacher,
student Aya also.
teacher, I texted you to unmute me. You didn't just.
I did.
Now you said you just unmuted. خلاص now.
Okay, fine. All right. So I think the previous 2 questions are clear, right?
Right.
Yeah, better you comment the answer so that I can keep in track of how many of you are solving it.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, fine. So can we move to the
yes,
next
teacher.
question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
teacher.
fine. This question here, you can see 6 plus, but in parentheses, we have negative 8. which means when there is no number, that's going to be an invisible one always. Fine. So there is always an invisible one when there is no number in front of the parenthesis. All right. So this means first, it's 1 multiplied by negative 8. Okay. So when you have a question like this, what do? 1 multiplied by negative 8 is going to give you what?
It's negative.
It's going to give you negative 8, right?
7 digits.
So it's going to be 6 minus 8.
Yeah.
So how is it a minus 8? Because 1 multiplied 8 is 8, but we have to give the sign because 1 is negative, 1 is positive. So that's going to be a negative 8. Now it's easier to solve. How much is 6 minus 8? How much is 6 minus 8?
2. Negative 2. Negative 2.
It's going to be a negative 2. Why is that it a negative 2?
Because the 8 is bigger than 6.
Exactly. 8 is bigger than 6. So you just subtract it. 8 minus 6 is 2. And then the sign, 8 is the bigger number, which has the sign of negative. So that's going to be a negative 2. I can hear many whispering behind.
Teacher, can you hear me?
I can hear someone talking, but the voice is so low.
It's me.
Yeah, I was whispering.
Me.
What?
Who is that me?
Haneen.
Haneen. Yes, Haneen.
Can you hear me now?
Girls, you're sending me message asking to unmute you. You have to do it yourself.
Oh, teacher, yeah, I know now.
I'm just giving you the option
Teacher,
to ask
you
to unmute. You can unmute yourself.
myself.
Yeah, you can.
Can't.
You can.
I keep sending you.
Okay, so today's the first day. Anyways, it's going to be like this. So you just follow what I'm teaching you. That's the only thing which I can do for today.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on to the next question. We have negative 6, negative 8 inside the parenthesis. Okay,
Yeah.
so first, always I told you, if there is no number in front of the parenthesis, that's going to be a negative 1. So again,
Yeah.
what's the first step you're going to do? You have to solve
Multiply.
the parenthesis.
Ah.
So negative
Yes.
1 multiplied by negative, leave the negative 6 the same because we're not touching negative 6. So negative 6, negative 1 multiplied by negative 8. When you multiply 2,
It's gonna be positive 8.
yeah, you're going to get a positive
Positive 8.
8, right? So this much
Yes.
we all understood. Now we have negative minus 6 plus 8. So when you have two different signs, what do? You
We're
have
gonna
to
subtract.
subtract. Subtract. When you have two different signs, you're going to subtract. So 8 minus 6 is going to give you a 2. And
2.
when you see the bigger number has which sign? It's a positive sign.
Positive.
So positive will be here, but we don't usually write it like this. So you just leave the 2 as it is. When there is no sign in front of any number, that means it's a positive 2. Why are there gigglings going on, Juicy? Okay, can we move on to the next question? I have unmuted all of you. Yes, Jana?
أخيرا يا teacher. I feel freedom.
Maya? I think you have to do something for yourself. I am trying to unmute you.
Wow, you unmuted me. Wow.
I didn't. I don't know. There is some automatic option which is going on. I think
Yeah, every time I try to unmute myself, it says the host
it's
is not allowing you.
muting automatically, I guess, in a few minutes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say something. I am Muhammad.
Yes.
Your camera is open, يا جماعة.
يا جماعة. Just move your camera.
It's okay. You cannot see me.
No, not you, your teacher. There is
Some
a
girls.
girl here.
It's
Yeah.
okay, girls. Jana, please concentrate on the work. Fine. Let's move on to the next question. Evaluate each expression for the given value of the variable. And
I can answer.
okay, please, girls, one more message. Please be on time tomorrow because when teaching, I cannot keep clicking to admit you. So the time is given to you. Please be on time.
Teacher, yes.
Yes, teacher. Okay.
Okay, so let's solve this. 2x plus 3, you have to solve this for x is equal to 7. This is a very easy one. You just have to replace the value of x in place of x. So here they have given you x is equal to 7. So which means instead of 7x, you have to rewrite by putting 7. Okay.
17.
So 2x,
Yes,
2 multiplied
Yes,
by x.
17.
Right? 2 multiplied by x. So 2 multiplied by x is going to give you a 14
14.
plus
Plus 3.
3, which is going to give you
Equal to 17.
جماعة, give a
Yes.
chance for others to answer.
I am just texting her in private. I'm not answering.
أيوة كده.
Okay, so I'll give you a minute. You can do the other one by yourself and comment your answers in the chat box.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm correct.
I sent you the answer.
Yeah, I can see.
So yes, same.
Teacher, did you see my answer?
Yep, I did. I can.
Okay.
In my way.
Wait.
Okay, girls. So I think we can move on to the next question. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Should I send you? Is it correct? I don't know.
Miss, can I solve?
Teacher, Noor went out of the school.
Did you see my answer?
Really?
I wrote the answer in the chat box.
I can see your answers.
Teacher,
Miss,
wait.
can I answer?
Okay.
يا جماعة
No,
خلاص
you cannot answer because when you keep answering, the others won't understand what I'm saying. So that's why I told you to comment your answers in the box, in the chat box.
I wrote in the chat.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it.
خلاص.
Okay, I'm seeing your answers. So you wait until I discuss and then check your answer is right or not. Fine. So the next question is going to be 16. Fine. Minus 4. A is equal to 2, which means in place of A, you just have to replace the A with 2.
2.
Right? So this is the question you're going to be solving. 16 minus 4 multiplied by 2, which is going to give you 8. So 16 minus 8, which is going to give you an 8. Yes, most of you got the answers right because I can see 8.
Correct.
It's correct.
How
Okay,
did you get the 8? I don't have the same. What is
4 multiplied 2 gives you what? 8.
Oh, multiply. Wait, I made it.
Mayar, please. Fine. So x divided by z for x is equal to 9 and z is equal to 3. Now this is a very easy question. In place of x, you have to put 9 and in place of z, you have to put it with 3. So that becomes 9 over 3, which means 9 divided by 3 is going to give you a 3. That's it. So it was easy. right? So
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Fine. So
Yes,
that's all for
teacher.
today. I'll just close this thing because there is no much time to finish off the next ones. We will continue with it tomorrow. Anyhow, we'll be doing algebra revision for this week. So until we all meet tomorrow again, hopefully tomorrow, be on time, please. You will have your classes at the, oh, it's in the 6th period at 11:50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see my answer in the
Yeah, I
chat.
can see. Yes, I can. Fine. So tomorrow, your classes will be at 11:50. So please be on time. So until I meet you all tomorrow again, take care of yourselves and bye. Jana, I can hear you laugh.
Wait, teacher.
Thank
you,
teacher.
I have a question
Yes, who is that?
about the homework.
There is no homework for today.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, girls.
Thank
For now.
you. Bye.
Bye.
Love you, sister.
Must we finish?
Jana, stop laughing.
We finished.
يا جماعة الحاجات دي كلها بتعمل لها ريكوردينج، بطلوا تخلف. ما تقولوش حاجات فظيعة. وانت الشتيمة دي مش هتعمل لها ريكوردينج.
خلاص اطلع.